All right, so let's get to the bottom of the Ric Flair mess here. All right, so Ric Flair is blasting this restaurant up in Gainesville. So it's my understanding Ric Flair was at commencement ceremonies for a relative, somebody graduating from UF, right?
Yeah, actually, Ric Flair was the commencement speaker.
No, he wasn't.
Woo!
Yeah.
I got my alligator shoes.
All you UF Gators limousine riding, Rolex wearing, styling, profiling.
Doesn't quite sound like
That's
that.
right. Styling, yeah. I don't think he was styling and profiling.
At Paisano's Pizza?
Yeah, Paisanos. By the way, they're spelling Paisanos, P-I-E, as in pizza pie.
Oh, I like that.
Paisanos, stone-fired pizza.
You do?
Up in Gainesville.
You're an embarrassment to Italians everywhere.
Video has come out with this incident over the weekend with, wrestling legend, Ric Flair, who claims that the restaurant Paisano's Pizza disrespected him. So Flair was up in Gainesville. I guess a family member was graduating from UF, and he's sitting at the bar, and somebody took video. It seems that somebody's sitting across,
another table.
Yeah, videoed this whole thing where Ric Flair is just rolling out all kinds of curse words and names for the bartender. So Flair is 75 years old, and he tells the employee at the bar, I didn't do anything wrong except spend money and put this place over and bring my family and friends here. That is bad for you. I don't understand what that means. The employee asked why it would be bad for him, and Flair warned that he would take the establishment to task on social media. And then, of course, he followed through because he then tweeted or X'd or whatever the hell you call it now and kind of dissed the place. So Flair asks the guy behind the bar what his name is. And, Frog, you're saying that the bartender cut Ric Flair off?
He cut him off. I guess he was drinking too much. And Ric Flair goes, you're not going to kick me out of here. And he goes, I'm not saying I'm kicking you out. I said I'm cutting you off.
The bartender said, or Ric Flair asks the bartender, what's your name? And he says, Nicholas. And then Ric Flair says, Nicholas what? Nicholas D-Head?
Actually, yes.
Actually, yes, it's a dickhead. It's more like a D apostrophe.
And he's wearing like this ridiculous clown suit.
I don't know what's going on here, but he
almost died like 5 years ago from I don't know what, alcohol poisoning.
Looks like he almost dies every day.
I do have the audio. We'll play it. Flair said that he didn't do anything wrong. He also accused, I guess, Ric Flair is accused of accosting the restaurant's manager.
Well, he went up to one of the girls and said, I'll pay you $1,000.
Yeah.
Okay. Give her a $1,000 tip.
Yeah, I'm about to get to that. Okay. So Flair said he didn't touch the manager, and the employee said Flair cussed at him.
Oh, no.
He said, Flair, I didn't say one cuss word. Well, we got a whole bunch of audio where he's cursing.
He didn't say one. He said
Flair
100.
offered a female employee a $1,000 tip to tell the male employee to kiss his ass. I mean, this is just bizarre. So
he was blacked out drunk.
Apparently,
the best is the end. Where the other guy at the bar.
He was not asking Flair to leave, but he was cut off from further alcohol service because I guess they thought that he had ingested too much alcohol. And if you listen to the audio, which we're going to play here in just a second, Ric Flair, I mean, he does sound intoxicated.
He always sounds that way.
Calls the guy a bleep twice. Told him to come outside and talk to me like a man. So was he threatening him? And then we've got the actual tweet or the post that he put on X. All right, here's some of the audio of Ric Flair. And I don't...
At the end, the other guy at the bar goes, I don't work here. I'll go outside with you. And then, he goes, what'd you say to me?
Another patron like stands up for the bartender. That's what you're talking about, right? Yeah. All right, so here's some of the audio of Ric Flair. It goes on for like 3 minutes. Somebody videoed this thing. And, well, this is what it sounded like. Ric Flair, woo! Up in Gainesville. Here we go.
Well, I did anything wrong except spend money and put this place over and bring my family and friends here. That is bad for you.
Why would it be bad for me?
Well, watch social media tomorrow.
I don't follow social media.
Well, you better.
I don't get stuck on my phone.
What's your name, nut job?
He says, what's your name, nut job? Then the bartender says, Nicholas.
What? Nicholas.
And calls him Nicholas D. Head.
We had to bleep that?
For the long line of the dickheads.
Guess what shoes I'm wearing right now?
Dickies.
No, dickheads.
Oh,
Yeah. It's,
The kids, the jokers on the kids.
what pants you wearing?
Get it? All right, a little more here.
Don't call me like that, sir.
Don't ever talk.
You don't have to call me like that, sir.
You don't have to do this to me. Because you really me and my family.
You don't have to do this to me. I mean, he does sound like he's intoxicated.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. And apparently he got ticked because the bartender cut him off from further alcohol consumption.
All right, I have a question for you guys.
Yep.
I think it's got to be hard for guys who get older who were always tough guys. Ric Flair's 75. At what age do you guys feel like you're no longer going to challenge another guy in a bar for a fight?
I mean,
I've never challenged a guy.
My
to
dad
a-
used to challenge people all the time.
Your dad?
Yeah, he would tell people he was going to
Why?
beat him up all the time. It's just a manly thing. I thought it was a manly thing.
is he like
I'll fight.
was he drunk at the time? Was he just walking into places?
Probably.
I'll kick your ass right now.
But I feel like when men get older and they realize, oh my gosh, I can't beat up it's going to be an issue if I try to fight someone in the room, then it gets stressful. And I think that's where Ric Flair might be.
I'll chop you on the chest, boy.
All right, so I have and then we'll wrap it up with this. But then he posted on X, formerly Twitter, I spent $1,500 at Paisanos to be disrespected more than I ever have in my entire life. After taking 20 pictures with customers and staff, I was asked to leave because of an issue I had with the kitchen manager taking too long in the bathroom. What?
Well, I'm on Rick's side on this one. I met him at the Pearl and he was lovely.
Yes.
Then it continues. I would highly recommend that anyone who wants to enjoy a relaxing time in Gainesville at a nice restaurant to never visit this place. And then he ends his tweet with, whoa! He does. The end of the tweet is WOOOOO
Sounds like he's drunk when he's sending this tweet out.
exclamation
so.
point.
MJ, I was watching a documentary on Ric Flair, and if you play that clip right there, he explains how much he drinks in a day on YouTube.
So, play this?
Yeah, he
All right.
explains how much he drinks in a day.
All right, roll the video. Go.
All right, hold on.
Hit it. Just hit play. Just hit play. Just hit play. Now, what am I watching? Am I going to watch a whole document?
This is a great story. I go to the sports psychologist. And so you do the initial paperwork, how many times you masturbate.
Dude, what am I playing here? Did he just talk?
Yeah, depending on where I am, yeah, okay. And then that's the first question, right? Then, so how much do you drink a day? I said, I'll drink at least 10 beers and probably 5 mixed drinks.
Oh, my God. Holy. I think that's what he did at Paisanos up in Gainesville.
I forgot about that first part.
So, Roxanne, you ran into...
Yes.
You sat next to Ric Flair at the Pearl on Water Street like a month or two ago?
It was 2 months ago.
Right.
And
He's
it was...
probably hitting on
Yeah,
you.
seriously.
No. It was so funny.
He was.
No. No, he was with his lovely... I don't know if it was his wife. I don't know who it was, but he was with a lovely lady.
Hey, honey,
And-
look the other way. I'm going to talk to this toots for a second.
No.
You look like Miss Elizabeth.
I'm going to sit next to this tart. What's your name? Roxanne?
Hey, Sugar Bridges.
Woo!
So,
Okay, well, you guys obviously know what happened. So
You ever
there
seen
go.
the Golden Road?
No, but you said that Ric Flair was very nice
He was
to you.
very nice. But what happened, my sister and I went in there, both our cell phones were dead. And so we mingled and we looked at people. We made eye contact. Had I had a working cell phone, I probably would have been too busy on it. And I didn't meet this man who then introduced me to Rick, and he was lovely. And so was his wife,
Yeah.
I think.
sure.
And
Fester, shut up.
offered
wanted
to
get
take a picture.
down with
No,
you.
he didn't.
Yes,
He's
he
there
did.
with somebody else.
So what?
He was very. I told him about our show. It
What?
was great.
He knows of us.
Or not. He's like, what?
Yeah.
You want to
So-
wrestle? Woo!
Woo!
Did he figure four leg?
Did he buy you a drink?
I told him
Did
we
he
had a-
buy you a drink?
I think so. I think
Hold
the guy.
on.
No.
You don't know if
I-
he bought you a drink?
Because I was drinking. Okay.
Hold on. You were drunk.
Wow.
Did they cut you off at the Pearl?
No, I'm just-
Roxanne was falling over. They had to cut her off at the Pearl.
I remember doing a cheers with the everybody at the bar.
Andre the Giant was there with French wine.
All right.
No, but he was very nice and he was causing no issue there.
Hey, does anyone have Ric Flair's cell number? Text Fester right now.
No.
What do you mean, no?
We're going to talk to Rick. Woo! Is this that hussy from the oyster place?
Yeah, that's what
A
he
couple
thinks.
months ago.
That's
Does
exactly what
hussy
he's saying.
excuse me?
Excuse me.
Was hussy
Hold
not a
on. Did
compliment?
you just call Roxanne a
I'm
hussy?
trying to think of an old time.
All right, listen.
All right.
Well, is hussy not a
Fester,
word? Well, you're not a
dude,
okay. You're not a hussy.
Hey, you know what? I am convinced that you've got a brain tumor.
Oh, God.
No, I'm
It's
serious.
not a tumor.
Yeah, thank you, Julian.
All right, listen. If anyone has Ric Flair's cell number, text Fester right now. We will not say where it came from. I want to try to call Ric Flair and get his side of the story, but it sounded like he was pretty tanked up at this Paisanos up in Gainesville. If you have Ric Flair's cell number, send it to Fester's cell anonymously. We won't roll over on you. 813-310-8444. That's Fester's
All right.
private cell number.
This is why you don't want to do this, dude.
Text Fester's cell if you have Ric Flair's cell number, and don't screw around and send erroneous numbers, folks.
813 woo with a W and a
so- somebody texted you.
Yes.
Someone texted you 813 woo. All right, seriously, if anyone has Ric Flair's cell number, text us. Fester's cell 813-310-8444.
All right.
All right, hang on a minute. Let me. Here's a 704. Is that Charlotte, North Carolina? 704.
That's where he's from.
Oh, is he?
Uh-huh.
All right, maybe that's a good one.
And he named his daughter Charlotte.
1704.
Just kidding. Her name's Ashley.
Rocky, you have so many fun facts, sports related
All
today.
right, hang on. We're trying to get Ric Flair. All right, pick up Hot 2. Hot 2, and see if that's a
Woo!
7.
Hello.
That's a 704.
All right. It's actually ringing.
Okay, this is ringing.
Hell, woo!
All right, see if Ric Flair picks up so we can try to get to the bottom of the Paisanos problem.
Hey, Rick. Hey, Rick. This is Fester from the MJ Morning Show. We wanted to talk to you about all this crap in the news that we're seeing about the
We're on your
pizzeria
side.
in Gainesville. We're totally on your side, man.
And Roxanne's here from the Pearl.
And Roxanne sat next to you at the Pearl a month ago.
Can I put you on hold and you just tell MJ you don't want to comment on it? Listen, we're Tampa radio.
Yeah.
All right, I appreciate it.
Yes.
Listen, we're the MJ Morning Show on Q105. I'm going to put you on hold.
Can we just say good morning
Next
to him?
voice you're going to hear is MJ. All right, thanks, Rick.
We love you, Rick.
All right, pick him up right now.
Hey, Rick, welcome to the MJ Morning Show. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Hey, do me a favor. Give me just so I know it's you. Give me a woo.
Hi, Rick. Rick, this
It's
is Roxanne. You might not remember me, but in late February, I was at the Pearl with my 2 daughters at the bar. So it's hard to remember. I mean, it's easy to remember a woman at the bar with her 2 kids. And you were so kind. You took a photo with me, and you were lovely. So I don't know if that rings a bell, but we just want
Well,
to
I
hear.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm getting murdered now, but it's,
Hey, Rick,
all
so
good.
do you want to talk about Paisanos? You know, this is a big story with the video and everything. What happened at Paisanos, if you care to comment?
well, I'm not going to. All I can tell you is this: I had a disagreement with apparently a kitchen employee.
Yep.
In the bathroom, which no one was around, just me and him. And you remember I almost died in 2017?
Yeah, we brought that up a few minutes ago.
Yeah, so I have obviously my intestinal, my my body works differently now.
No,
So,
listen, I get it. Now, what about the bartender? So there was the bathroom issue. Apparently, there was a kitchen staffer that you said was in the bathroom way too long, so maybe there were some words exchanged. But also,
Yeah.
what happened with Nicholas, the bartender? There was he trying to cut you off, or he didn't want to serve you? What happened there?
No, the two people that were tending bar were very nice.
Right.
I gave a $1,000 tip.
Wow.
It was two people that I had not met prior to coming out of the bathroom, and they just descended on me, telling me that I was out of line, and I said, "Well, how would you even know you weren't in there?" And then it just escalated, and I was wrong for getting mad, but I kind of felt like I was defending my position. I'm with my wife and my stepdaughter, who's got a degree in criminology, and was going to go to work for the FBI, and they came on so strong that she got scared and ran out the door.
Now, you told people that if you're in Gainesville and you want a good dinner, don't go to Paisanos. Do you still feel the same, or was that just like an angry tweet?
No, it was excellent. You want to hear the irony of this?
Yeah.
I ordered food to go from Paisanos at 6 o'clock, and they delivered it.
So after the whole incident, you ordered food and they delivered it.
Well, no, I ordered Uber Eats.
Uber Eats. So
Yeah, no, they actually have great food.
so the food was good at Paisanos up in Gainesville. So, Rick, you were up in Gainesville because a family member was graduating from UF. Who was it? Who was it that graduated?
Two of my wife's stepdaughters.
Oh, that's nice.
No, two of my stepdaughters from my wife.
That's fantastic. All right, Rick, now do you live in the Tampa Bay area now?
Yeah, I live in Channelside.
Oh, fantastic. All right, well, listen, I'm a South Tampa dude. Fester lives in Lutz and Froggy's.
Hey, Rick, this is Froggy. I just want to say I'm a big fan of not only yours, but your son-in-law, Conrad Thompson. Big fan.
Thank you very much. Yeah, he's a good guy. Married to my oldest daughter.
He's the podfather.
Yeah, the
The podfather.
Yeah. And then Roxanne lives in West Chase, and Roxanne sat next to you at the Pearl 2 months ago.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah, it's funny. I've never in my entire life had an experience like that. Isn't that funny?
Wow.
yeah.
Oh, right? Yeah.
Over something that happened in the bathroom, which nobody would know about.
That's
Right.
crazy stuff. Hey, Ric Flair, thank you for coming on the MJ Morning Show. Woo! And thanks for setting the story straight.
Well, I don't know that it's straight because I was wrong for losing my temper, but
You'll be fine.
when I feel like I'm being when I put in that area where I'm uncomfortable and all of a sudden everything just fell apart, I got upset. I was wrong for getting upset, but I probably just should have walked out the door. But it caught me so off guard because we were having a wonderful time, and all of a sudden, someone not belittling that position, but someone in their kitchen said that I did something wrong in the bathroom, and there's no one there except me and him. So who?
Now, where was the story from that the bartender was trying to cut you off from any more drinks? Is that inaccurate?
Totally. Well, after I came out of the bathroom, they were, yes.
Okay.
But not prior to that, no. Heck no.
So you weren't tipsy? You weren't a little inebriated at all?
No.
Gotcha.
I was drinking Mick Ultra, and I probably had 2 mixed drinks.
Gotcha. All right. Well, listen, Rick, you've been a gentleman. Thanks for coming on the MJ Morning Show this morning. I really appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate you guys. I'm sorry that I might cause you any embarrassment living here in Tampa. But
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
All right.
No, you're good.
Hey, do me a favor, Rick, before we let you go, just say, hey, it's Ric Flair. You're listening to the MJ Morning Show. Woo!
hey, it's Nature Boy Ric Flair, and you're listening to the MJ Morning Show. Woo!
Love it.
Thank you, Rick.
Like a pro.
Awesome.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Rick.
Rick.
Have a good one.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.